can of pure premium orange juice is just $1.99. Stater Brothers, the low price leader in your hometown.
I'm JT Ibarra, and I want to invite you to this year's most exciting new opportunity, TriTech 2000, a free seminar on the ultimate internet home-based business. Finally learn how to get ahead of the curve and gain valuable insight on how to start and succeed at your very own internet home-based business. We'll provide you all the tools you'll need. So call now. It's free. And if you call within the next 5 minutes, we'll give you a $250 phone card free.
Call now, toll free, 1-888-354-3440.
CBS 2 congratulates the Lakers on their NBA championship. Survivor Mania is sweeping America. Don't miss a minute. All new Survivor CBS Wednesday.
Whoa! Did the Shriner Parade reroute itself to my apartment or what?
Can I come in?
Yeah, if you can fit it through the door.
Listen, I know they're a bit much, but well, they're actually to honor a special occasion.
And that would be?
Yesterday when you came to my apartment, I think I scored an all-time high on the personal jerkometer.
Oh yeah, you were in rare form.
And I was just wondering if I could, well, if I could convince you, maybe we should start over again.
Honey?
Mom.
Andy?
Did everything go okay?
Andrew, the surgery was a success.
Isn't that wonderful?
That's great. That's the best news I've heard in a long time. I'm trying to move my legs right now, but I'm tired.
Don't rush it, Andy. There's no rush on this thing.
I've got to get back on my feet. I got to get back to my family.
Ben.
Hey, I had an emergency with another patient. Is Andy awake?
Yeah, his family is in there with him right now. So is it true? Was this operation really a success?
Denise, you know it was. I removed the bone fragment without any damage to the spinal cord.
Yeah, well, I guess I just needed to hear it again.
What's wrong?
John Dixon, who else?
What did he say now?
Well, he said that if the operation didn't take and that if Andy couldn't walk again, that he'd make sure that I'd never be able to leave Andy.
That's it.
No, Ben, wait, what are you going to do?
What I should have done a long time ago. I'm going to set Andy straight about you and me and where things stand.
New interrogation technique?
I'm sorry, Hal. I will stop distracting your star cop from his big case. I actually have a lunch meeting with Lisa, but I wanted to find out, are you going to be home for dinner tonight?
Only if we can pick up where we just left off.
That's a deal, as long as you cook.
Hey, wait, hey, it's your turn.
What big case is she talking about?
Well, it's not actually a case yet. That is, until you approve it.
I might, if you tell me what it is.
It's Carly. Yeah, hell, you don't understand.
No, I don't.
It looks like we might have been wrong about everything. This. I got it last week.
So what? It means Carly wanted to get in touch because she probably needs something. Big surprise. You didn't call her back, did you?
Yeah, I tried to fax her.
Man, some guys never learn.
It wouldn't go through.
Good. Take it as a sign.
Look, Hal, it's a Hong Kong exchange.
I know. The last time Carly tried to get in touch when she sent that thing to Parker, I had it traced to a shop in Hong Kong.
And it didn't strike you as odd? What? If Carly wanted to get in touch with me, why didn't she make a phone call? Well, why a fax?
Maybe because 99% of the people in Oakdale want to curse her out and hang up on her.
Maybe she sent a fax because someone doesn't want her making any calls. She could be in trouble now.
At Geico Auto Insurance, we handle your claim quickly, so you don't have to bum a ride to work. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Oh, I didn't want mail.
You don't have to sacrifice service to save money. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I may look young, but I still suffer from hot flashes. I discovered a natural way to deal with it. Healthy Woman, from the makers of Monistat. Healthy Woman's a soy menopause supplement that helps relieve hot flashes and night sweats. Healthy Woman.
After coaching all day, I can't wait to join my family for dinner. We especially like Stouffer's mac and cheese. It's got that great cheddar taste. It's a winner with this team.
Stouffer's, nothing comes closer to home.
Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Antes de morir me quiero.
Miss Johnson,
echar mis besos de la...
I fixed the photocopier. Miss Johnson, did you hear me? Can I get you something?
Oh, you could get me another Dasani.
If you think this is the only way to take fiber, we'd like to reverse your thinking. Now there's chewable fiber choice. No spoon, no powder, no water, no glass. Why would you take anything else? Fiber choice. Anytime, anywhere.
All these hand and body lotions reveal fresh, younger-looking skin. But that younger skin is so delicate, it's easily damaged by everyday light. Until now. Introducing New Carry Skin Renewal. Only Carry has an advanced combination of hydroxytherapy and SPF 15 to help protect the delicate skin Carry reveals. With New Carry Skin Renewal, you get fresh, younger-looking skin that's protected. New Carry Skin Renewal renews and protects the skin you're in.
You know, if you were this sweet and thoughtful yesterday, I would have stuck around.
Yes, I was a jerk. And what made it worse is that you were only trying to help, so I'm here to tell you that it will never happen again.
Oh, don't make promises you can't keep.
What is it? You have no faith in me.
No, it's just... Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
What?
Okay, all right. Okay, here goes. Look, it's just not going to be easy for any woman to help you move on because when anybody gets too close to you, it's going to bring up memories of Vicky. And that's going to hurt unless you can get past it. Nobody can help you do that.
You're right. You're right. You know something? I bet we would have been pretty good together.
Pretty good? Oh, don't go out on a limb or anything.
Come on, I haven't experienced pretty good in a long time, and I know this is not fair that you would have to put up with me when I'm in such a mess.
Look, I'm not exactly a poster child for having it all togetherness, you know.
That's true.
You don't have to agree with everything I say.
What I meant to say is that I need to get over my grieving, and you need to get past your vendetta obsession.
It's not exactly a vendetta. It's more like, well, it's more like justice being served. And I'm not quitting until Katie and Henry get theirs.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we take a time out, okay, from our respective obsessions and see if we can focus on each other and try to have a grieveless, schemeless date.
It's worth a shot. But you have to give me enough advance notice.
A couple of hours.
Well, you mean today?
Yeah, well, unless you have a better offer.
Before I answer that, why don't you tell me exactly what you have in mind for this little experiment?
Since on a 1 to 10, my romantic overtures have hit about a -2, I was thinking maybe I would just skip the hearts and the flowers and just spend tons of money on you.
Ooh, so far I like it.
Okay, listen, I was thinking we would go to Chicago. We'll cruise Michigan Avenue and see if we can explore the Art Institute.
And shop?
Shop, yes, as long as we're at the Hancock Building by the time it's sunset. Then we will find the best table in the best restaurant, and we will order the best meal that can possibly be ordered.
And what about champagne?
The best champagne, and I know this little club. There's jazz club that doesn't get going until about after midnight, unless, of course, you don't like jazz.
No, I love it.
There's a what coming?
Unless, no.
What?
you're not trying to recreate some kind of date you had with Vicky once upon a time, are you?
No. When Vicky and I wanted to paint the town red, New York was our city of choice. So, let's go.
Absolutely.
And you know something? I hope that we find a new place, a place that's just ours.
But we just have to do this carefully, okay? Because Andy's family is Hope's family, too.
And it ties you in knots, and they make you feel guilty. They play on your emotions, your compassion.
Yeah, but I don't think they do it on purpose.
Look, it doesn't matter. Every time you try to face them, you melt. That's why I'm not going to let you go in there alone, so you won't feel like you're outnumbered.
Yeah, but Ben, Andy, he just got out of surgery, and it's not fair to him.
Come on, Denise,
right now.
is it fair for you to keep suffering like this? Is it fair to keep lying to Andy, letting him think he has a chance at a life with you when you are in love with me?
Okay, you're right. You're right. I will do this, but under one condition. Look, Andy doesn't need to know about the ceremony Reverend Horner performed, okay? No.
Fine. All he has to know is that we are going to be together. Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay, let's do this. How's the patient?
He just woke up.
We paged you, Ben, but that was some time ago.
I was with another patient. I got here as soon as I could. Hey, Andy, how you feeling?
Can't really feel anything, Ben.
That's normal, considering the analgesic and the post-op swelling.
But the feeling will come back to his legs, won't it?
Well, based on what I've seen, we've got every reason to be optimistic.
Oh, Ben, thank you so much. We just owe you everything.
I'm just doing my job.
Well, I suppose, since Andy's going to need his rest to get his strength back, we should let him have a little privacy.
All right, well, you all go on ahead. Denise and I are going to stay and talk to Andy for a moment.
You know, I think that could wait.
No, it can't. It's something that Andy has to know now.
I spend every day in salt water. Great for my body. Tough on my hair.
You need new advanced VO5 hot oil treatment once a week. It revives hair strength and beauty. Nothing works like it. Its advanced vitamin B5 formula bonds to weak sites, actually making hair 2 times stronger.
If VO5 can make my hair look this good, imagine what it can do for yours.
Revive with new advanced VO5. Try new VO5 hot oil shower works. 4 weekly treatments in a convenient shower-activated formula.
If you're going to laugh, smile, and scream this much, shouldn't your teeth be whiter? Introducing Colgate Sparkling White Toothpaste with special micro-cleaning crystals to make you shine. Live life. Make sparks. New Colgate Sparkling White.
Summer is often played on far distant fields, far from home, far from worries, but never far from a cold glass of lemonade. Cheers. Country Time, the official sponsor of summer.
I see lots of people with allergies, but the ones with multi-symptom nasal allergies, they're suffering from it all. The sneezing, itchy, runny nose, the nasal congestion. For that kind of allergy, I prescribe multi-symptom Flonase.
Flonase nasal spray once a day relieves nasal allergy symptoms all day and night.
All it takes is Flonase.
The #1 prescribed nasal allergy spray. Even kids as young as 4 can use Flonase. For best results, use daily. If side effects occur, they are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, or sore throat. Call to learn more. Ask your doctor about multi-symptom Flonase.
When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
Hamburger stackers from Vlasic. Bigger pickle, now better crunch.
Why are so many American companies going to prison? To open new factories. Today, that's where a lot of the best workers are. Who says crime doesn't pay? 60 Minutes, Sunday.
Andy is not in shape for a chat, Ben. He's still groggy.
It's all right, Dad.
That sounds like our cue to leave.
Yes, it does. Andy,
I love you very much.
I love you too, Graham. I'm glad you're here.
You get some rest. I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
Your father and I, we will be waiting right outside. Well, thank God the surgery went so well. Perfectly, in fact.
Well, I'm not gonna go planning any family celebrations until I'm back on my feet.
It's gonna happen, Andy. You're gonna make a full recovery. When you do, Denise and I are gonna be together.
Is that right? You're gonna walk out on our marriage?
Andy, I think
I heard what you said. I'm asking my wife. Is that it? Is our marriage over?
Yes, Andy. It is.
So, you ready to travel because the toddling town awaits?
Not yet. I actually have to stop by WAK for like 5 minutes. That's it.
On your day off, are you crazy?
No, I'm broke, and it's payday, and I need to get my paycheck.
Molly, maybe that can wait, right?
You can relax, Jake. We're in between broadcasts probably, so Katie and Henry won't even be in the building.
Okay. We get there. We run in, we get your check, we take off for Chicago. How does that sound?
Great, except there's one more thing I have to do before we go, and you can't go with me on this one.
Why not?
Because I want to get a new dress for this fabulous night that you have planned.
What do you look great. You look hot. Hot.
Yeah, well, wait till you see what I have in mind. You're gonna need a fire extinguisher to even get close to me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you win. We rendezvous back here in 2 hours. No later.
2 hours.
Good. I'm just happy we're doing this.
So am I.
Okay.
You know, you and Jake have a lot in common. Completely over the top, but very, very sweet.
So I take it things are going pretty good for you and Jack, huh?
I guess.
Why the hesitation? Not another Carly glitch.
She sent him another fax.
It's disgusting. So, what did Jack do with it this time?
Well, he hasn't seen it. I followed your advice and intercepted it.
Good for you.
Yeah, but I don't feel right about it.
Oh, yes. Don't. I was talking with him earlier today, and he was telling me just how much he adores you, and he said he's never been happier.
You were talking with him earlier?
About an hour ago.
It's weird he didn't mention that.
Well, why should he? I mean, this was, he's doing some sort of investigation, and he simply wanted to pick my brain about the fashion industry in China, so...
No.
What? What is it? What's the matter?
Fax Carly sent. It's from Hong Kong.
What? Oh, that certainly doesn't mean a thing.
Of course it does. Of course it does. He's losing sleep over some case. He's asking questions about China. Carly's in China. Well, he's looking for her.
All right, okay, just don't get all upset.
Did he ask about China or did he ask about Hong Kong?
Hong Kong. I wish I'd never mentioned that call to you.
Well, I'm glad you did. That way, Jack and I shouldn't be keeping secrets from each other.
No, wait. You're not going to show this fax to Jack,
no? Oh, why not? If I'm up front with him, maybe he'll be up front with me.
No, wait. Now, if you want to put this fax to good work, you're going to recycle it. You're going to save a tree. Believe me, if you show this to Jack...
What, he'll what? He'll use it to help him find Carly?
You know, that's very possible.
Well, then what difference does it make what I do? Huh? I mean, if he has got his mind set on finding that woman, then he will do it anyway. Do you mind if we skip lunch?
Where are you going?
I am going to find out where I stand with Jack Snyder once and for all.
How can I start a life with Julia if I don't know what really happened to Carl?
You want to know what happened? She dumped you on your wedding day, and she took off for greener pastures. That's what happened.
What if there was another reason? Someone might have coerced her. Look at this, Hal. Take a really good look at it.
I did. It's a two-line fax that says fax me back. Not even Oliver Stone could read conspiracy into that. No kidnapping.
When I got the fax, I started to think about other stuff that happened before the wedding.
Like what?
Like, 3 weeks before the wedding, she receives a wedding dress from Hong Kong. Now, and thinking back, that's when she started really acting weird.
You're reaching, Jack.
No, what about the anonymous tip to that warehouse? Do you remember that?
I remember we didn't find anything.
But 10 seconds after I leave, the place blows up?
You're a cop, Jack. You make dozens of enemies every day. No connection to Carly.
When I tell Carly about the explosion, she's not shocked. She's scared, Hal. She's trembling. Now, I just chalked it off as a cop's fiancé jitters.
And now you're reading more into it.
What if she knew what that explosion was about? Someone might have been trying to send her a message. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. You're trying to convince yourself that you weren't dumped, that Carly never meant to leave
you. Dear fastidious consumer, I'm Kleenex Cottonelle toilet paper, and I have news. Since you're obviously a stickler for clean, you should know I have new, thicker ripples. See? Those thicker ripples will leave you feeling fresh, dry, and confidently clean. Not to mention keeping your whites, their whitest. New Kleenex Cottonelle with thicker ripples. When you think of clean, think of me.
A fresh take on makeup? Less is more. CoverGirl introduces fresh look oil-free makeup for skin that tends to shine, like mine. Concentrated so you can use less. So there's less shine and less makeup on your face. Just fresh, fabulous skin. Less is more. New fresh look oil-free makeup.
Easy breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
When we made Dove for sensitive skin, we rejected all dyes, left out any fragrances, and never included preservatives, leaving the gentlest cleansers and soothing ingredients. No bar is milder.
I'm 64. Is there anything I can do to stop bone loss?
Absolutely. Here's proof. In a landmark clinical study, Caltrate actually stopped bone loss in women at risk for osteoporosis, whatever your age.
It's never too late for Caltrate.
Comfort. It's the feeling your baby has when she's all wrapped up, warm and happy. And Carnation Good Start helps keep her feeling that way. Good Start's the only routine formula whose proteins are broken down into smaller pieces to be easy to digest in baby's tummy. They're called comfort proteins, and only Good Start has them. Think of it as comfort food for the two of you. Carnation Good Start from Nestle.
What does a diva do all day?
This has to be strictly confidential.
She works the style,
You just think I'm born to shop.
the attitude,
I will not be ignored.
and she's always up for a good fight.
How utterly self-centered can you be?
Because when you're a daytime diva,
What happens next is everything.
The .com world's recruitment of undergraduates. Eye on America continues tonight.
Kathy and Paul are expecting quadruplets. Will a controversial treatment save their babies? Multiple choice. 48 hours, Saturday.
Andy, you know that I have always tried to be straight with you about Ben and about the way we feel about each other.
I know how you feel about Ben. I know that. I've always known that.
Yeah, well, I hope you know that I care about you, too. And I appreciate everything that you've ever done for me. I do.
I made a promise to always be there for you. I meant that.
When Denise was told that you were dead, she was at a loss. Naturally, she turned to me.
I know that.
What you don't know is that we realize how much we need to be together. We made a vow that we would never be apart again. So
we made a commitment to each other.
What sort of a commitment?
As soon as Denise can have her marriage to you annulled, she will.
Andy, I know you had to have seen this coming.
I just have one question for you, Denise. If you marry him, then where does my daughter fit in this picture?
Andy, Hope stays with me. That part's not negotiable.
Lily, Henry Coleman, why don't you give me a buzz when you get this? I have that tape that we had talked about, and I think you're going to want to see it as soon as possible.
Hey, good afternoon, Dana.
Hey, Moss, isn't it your day off?
Yeah, but I came to pick up my paycheck. That is, if I can find Ernie. Have you seen him?
No, but I wouldn't go looking in the control room.
Why not?
Francis Ford Coleman's in there, and he does not want to be disturbed.
I wonder what he's up to.
Probably working on his latest epic.
Oh, Henry. What plot are you scheming now?
I knew the only way I could ever get this job was to steal it. So one day I took some compromising pictures of Molly.
Henry, hi. I dig that tie.
Yeah, thanks. Have a nice day.
Henry,
What?
I've been thinking about it, and I'm really bummed that we had to miss our meal together, and I'd really like to make it up to you. So how would you feel about dinner sometime?
How about lunch?
Yeah, lunch would work. When did you have in mind?
No. If that's all right with you.
Yeah. I think, now would be the perfect opportunity.
How does a smart, educated cop try to make a case out of a facial expression, a coincidence, and a fax?
Call it instinct.
You call it instinct. I call it misguided fantasy.
The guy that Carly left town with, Phillips. If I can nail who he is and who he works for, the rest might fall in place.
I already looked into it, Jack. I couldn't find anything new on the guy.
Maybe you didn't dig deep enough.
And maybe you're digging too deep for something that isn't there.
Yeah? Did you find out if Phillips spent any time in town? Where he stayed? If he made any phone calls? And if the number that he did call matches the one on Carly's fax?
All right, what if he did? What does it prove?
It's a connection, Hal.
We already know there's a connection. Carly knew Phillips. Stop wasting time on this.
Okay, look, I know Carly's a pain. But she's Parker's mother. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
More than it does to her. She abandoned my son, Jack. And he is doing just fine without her. In fact, he's doing great. Why would any sane person want to bring Carly back to screw things up?
Who said anything about bringing Carly back? I just want to know the truth.
Let's say Carly is in some sort of trouble. Are you going to go after her and get her out of it?
How can I not?
Okay. So you go rescue Carly again. Then what, Jack? Where does she fit into your life? And what are you going to tell Julia?
I'd like to know the answer to that one.
Cold stuff kill you? Then try new Colgate Sensitive Maximum Strength. It's clinically proven to provide significantly more pain relief than Sensodyne, so you don't have to be afraid of anything. New Colgate Sensitive.
Now there's a powder to replace all powders. New Neutrogena Healthy Defense. I tried it for the protection. SPF 30 plus antioxidants. I love it because it feels so light, looks so natural. Neutrogena Healthy Defense Powder. Beautiful, beneficial, Neutrogena.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
I've got to have a Whopper.
And I must have a Whopper Junior.
Well, I need a double Whopper.
We have to save the chickens.
Chickens? What chickens?
Look, here comes another one.
Now that you can get 2 tasty Whoppers for just $2, you can save the chickens from the new movie Chicken Run and eat more beef. Hey, with 2 Whoppers for just $2, you can save a lot of chickens.
Fish and chips, spray and wash. Rough and tumble, spray and wash. Spray and wash gets out what America gets into. Now there's a new and improved spray and wash. Spray and wash is better than Shout at getting out greasy food stains like butter, hamburger grease, bacon, and more. New spray and wash, keeping America clean and spotless.
Hey guys, do you want to try a Reason?
Yeah, I'm game. Me too. What's up with Reason?
Got a lot of chocolate.
Great chew, too.
Not too hard, not too soft.
Can I try one more?
Mighty chocolatey, mighty Reason. You gotta try them.
Moms don't like to talk about menopause, so maybe your mom never told you.
But you feel physical and psychological changes
Long before menopause.
Try Estroven to help balance hormones naturally.
Gently, safely. Don't wait till menopause to get Estroven.
Wednesday, July 5th, right after Survivor. 10 strangers will move into this house for 3 months with cameras recording their every move. You'll watch them live, love, and maybe even fight. Plus, you'll get to vote who stays and who goes. The last one left wins fame and fortune. Big Brother premieres CBS Wednesday, July 5th, right after Survivor.
The secrets to surviving Survivor. Ramona was the latest contestant to be kicked off the island. Now the secrets from next week's episode. Plus Sandra Bullock and the Carol Burnett Show reunion. XDT.
Tonight at 7 on CBS 2.
It's a brand name sale, there's big carpet sale. It's a huge warehouse savings event. Every style and shade of carpet made, you're gonna save 50%. We'll be on our way and deliver next day with no payments or interest due. Till all the way until next year, it's a big brand name sale for you. 800-588-2300
Now I had the time of my life,
And I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life.
Save $555. Call your travel agent or 1-800-SANDALS.
CBS 2 congratulates the Lakers on their NBA championship.
Academy Award winner Louis Gossett Jr. in To Dance with Olivia, CBS Sunday.
Listen, I know what you're thinking, but I think that Carly's in a lot of trouble. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I tried to pursue this behind your back, because I knew it would make you angry, and you have every right to be. I'm concerned about her. That doesn't mean that I care about her or for her.
You told me she wasn't a factor anymore, Jack. Was that a lie?
No. No, not at all. But when I tore up the facts, my mind immediately went back to the wedding and all the events that led up to that day.
We talked about this after she left.
I realize that. But I've got more distance now. A little more objective. I don't think that Carly wanted to leave Oakdale.
She said it was her choice.
Someone might have forced her to say that. Someone might have forced her to go.
Well, that changes everything, doesn't it?
Not between us.
Jack, come on. You can hide things from me if you want to, but at least be honest with yourself. If Carly never wanted to leave, if she didn't stop loving you, then everything that has happened between us, everything that we've shared, is all built on a lie.
No, that's not true. What we have, what we are building together, that's about us, Julia. You and me. And it's got zip to do with Carly, or what she wants, or why she left.
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course I'm sure.
Because I'm not going to be some bird in the hand, you know? The girl who just happens to be here, right time, right place. I'm not a romantic understudy,
No, that's
Jack.
not how it is at all. You mean everything to me. You're all that matters.
Jack, I'm not asking to be the only thing in your life. Just the only woman.
Honey, you are.
How can I believe that when every time I turn around, you are pursuing this Carly thing again?
Okay, you want me to give up the investigation? You just say the word, and I'll forget that I ever got a fax. I'll forget about Carly. Period.
It's not enough you're asking me to end my marriage. You want me to hand over my daughter, too?
Look, Andy, listen. It's not like that.
Look, I listened. Now it's your turn. I'm not the fool that you two seem to think I am.
Andy, nobody thinks you're a fool.
I'm aware of why we married. It was to keep my father from taking hope away from you.
Yes, I know that, and I will always be grateful for you for doing that. I mean that.
I know you do. And that's why I also know if you think about it, you'll realize that it would be wrong to take hope away from me now.
Andy, how in the world could you ever think that? I would never, ever try to take hope away from you.
You just said you're marrying Ben and you're taking hope.
Andy, I want to continue to be Hope's main caregiver. And I'm sure that we could work out some sort of fair arrangement where you can still see Hope as much as you want. Andy, I think that you are a wonderful father. And I still want you to be a part of Hope's life.
Ever since I found out that Hope was my daughter, I've never asked anything for myself. Every request I've ever made has been for the sake of the baby.
That's right, you haven't. You have been so unselfish, yes.
Then maybe I've earned the right to ask for something for myself.
All right, okay. What is it?
I know that you want to be with Ben. I know that you want Hope to be with you. Always.
Denise is Hope's mother. Certainly she's entitled.
No one's trying to cheat Denise. This operation, although it may turn out to be a success, I have a long road ahead of me here. And it would make that road a lot more bearable if when I come home from the hospital, I would like to come home to my daughter.
Andy, that's fine in theory, but you can't expect
Denise. No, Ben, please. Let
Denise.
Andy finish.
I want to be the best father that I can be, but until I get my strength back and can do the things that a daddy has to do, well, it's going to be a struggle.
What are you asking, Andy?
Now, Denise, you two are going to be together for the rest of your lives. And so I'm asking you to push back the wedding for a little while until I can be on my own. Until I can walk again.
I hope this vintage is up to your standard, Henry, because you strike me as a real connoisseur.
No, I tell you what, as long as it's got alcohol in it, it meets my standards.
Yeah, well, don't I know that feeling? Oh.
Oh, why do I have a sudden feeling of deja vu?
You stay right here. I swear to you, whoever it is this time, I'm getting rid of them, okay? Hey.
Hey.
I didn't expect you back so soon.
You know what? I was running a little ahead of schedule, and I thought I'd stop by and see maybe if you were too.
Jake, you know, we had a really wonderful conversation before, and we talked about a lot of important things, but...
This is going to be a Dear Jake. You can just cut to the chase.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just, well, we didn't talk about the most important thing in my life. My daughter, Abigail.
Oh, what's to talk about? She's a great kid.
Mm-hmm. And when I was getting dressed earlier, she came in really upset. We couldn't stop crying.
Why is that? What happened?
Because Lily and Holden are having marital difficulties.
No kidding.
Yeah, but she idolizes them. you know? And if they were to split up, I mean, her whole world would stop making sense.
That's right, so you guys are just in there and hashing it out.
Big time. As a matter of fact, she wants to move in with me tonight, and I really want to go to Chicago with you, but...
You know, she's your kid. She needs you, you gotta be there.
So you're not upset?
No, I'm disappointed, but I understand. I mean, you know, so why don't we do this another time?
Okay, so you'll take a rain check.
Chicago is not going anywhere.
Oh, thank you for making this so easy.
You know something? You're not out of the woods yet because I always cash in on my rain checks.
That was Abigail. I'm sorry it took so long. She just, she needed some advice and have another glass of wine.
I'm one step ahead of you. In more ways than one.
What does that mean?
Can the charade, Conlon? I'm on to you.
Is your wrap losing moisture? Saran Classic Wrap locks in moisture to keep foods this fresh. Reynolds Plastic Wrap doesn't. It's not just any wrap, it's Saran Classic Wrap. Is your wrap letting out odors? Saran Classic Wrap keeps food odors wrapped away. Reynolds Plastic Wrap doesn't.
Onion.
It's not just any wrap, it's Saran Classic Wrap.
If you're going to laugh, smile, and scream this much, shouldn't your teeth be whiter? Introducing Colgate Sparkling White Toothpaste with special micro-cleaning crystals to make you shine. Live life. Make sparks. New Colgate Sparkling White.
I had a wake-up call. I was really overweight, unhealthy. I wanted a good life, and I needed a healthy way to get there. I lost over 50 pounds on the Slim Fast plan.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's like I have a new lease on life.
I'll drink a shake, you know, at least once a day. My energy level right now, on a scale from 1 to 10, it's an 11.
Slim Fast. It's got your vitamins, minerals. It's got your calcium, the nutrients that you need.
It's been a great ride.
Slim Fast every day. Get healthy.
Don't wait another day. Do it now.
When you have an ailment, different doctors might recommend different treatments. But for yeast infections, the #1 recommendation of doctors is specific. Monistat, the #1 doctor-recommended brand. Monistat.
Summer has a uniform. Short sleeves, bare knees, and shades of tan. And this year, a splash of pink will improve play. Country Time Pink Lemonade, the official sponsor of summer.
5.8, 5.7, 6.0. Oh.
Mounds and Almond Joy, because everybody needs a 5-minute vacation.
You're on to me, Henry? I think you need to define on to me because I'm clueless.
You are anything but clueless, Conlon. Although acting that way, it gets you pretty far, doesn't it?
I think you need to spell it out because I really don't have...
I am referring to the barrage of kindness that you've unleashed on me. Inviting me here to your house and flattering my talents and knowledge and siding with me against Peretti. I mean, out of the blue, you're suddenly my best friend. And I know why.
I'll bite. Why?
Because you think that if you cozy up with me, I'll help you get rid of Peretti, and then you can step into her place. Am I right? Yeah, of course I am.
Oh, you are too smart for me, Henry Coleman.
Come on, I didn't buy that crock about you coming down to the station to spark your memories. No, you came back to WAK so you could claw your way to the top.
I just hope that you don't think that our relationship is only political.
Of course it is. I don't mind, as long as you're grateful.
Oh, Henry, I appreciate everything that you've done for me.
Good. Grovel. It can be very effective. Why don't you, Why don't you show me where the little boy's room is? I've got to get freshened up for lunch.
Just you go down the hallway to the left around, you'll find it.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, Molly, now's your chance.
Is there something wrong?
No. I just wanted to clean up. I don't like to make lunch when it's messy.
Okay.
Oh. Hello? Henry? Sure. Yeah.
Who could be calling me here?
Lily Snyder, returning your call.
Lily, hi. Thanks for getting back to me. Today? Well, yes, that'll work. What say we meet at the station, huh? Great. I will see you soon. Well, what do you know? This time, I'm the one that has to break this thing off. So, I am sorry to run, but this could be big. Ciao.
Ciao.
Yeah.
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 That was so close.
Seeing Hope as much as possible, that's one thing. Cool. But asking Denise to stay married to you until...
Ben, it's all right. I mean, come on, we've held out this long. I mean, I guess I could stay at Kim and Bob's until Andy's ready to be on his own.
I know it's asking a lot.
No, it's not. No, Andy. I mean, considering everything you've done for me.
Just one more thing, that, if you don't mind, I'd like to... Could you bring my daughter by? I got some good news today, and I'm going to share it with her.
No problem. Why don't I'll go get her, and then I'll be right back, okay?
Thank you. Okay. Hey, Ben, thank you. You're not going to have to worry. I will not let you grow up in a broken home like I did.
And I know exactly what you're going to say, but look, I couldn't help it, okay? I just started to feel sorry for Andy. Look, come on, if I just do this one little thing to make him happy...
Denise, nothing about this is little.
Ben, we are going to have a whole future together. That man just wanted one thing in life, a family, and we just told him that was not going to be happening.
Well, the big powwow was concluded, huh?
Yeah. And Andy knows that Denise and I love each other, and he understands that his marriage to Denise is over.
You waited 12 hours after the surgery to tell him. How compassionate.
John. No, this is hard enough. But nothing's happening right away. Andy said that he wanted us to stay together as a family until he's able to walk again. And, well, I've agreed to do that.
Your girlfriend's a saint, Ben. Such compassion she has for the disabled.
Ben.
Enough, John.
You're definitely right. That's enough.
Let's go inside. Andy's alone. Come on, Ben, stop. Don't worry about John Dixon. Stop it. Look, honey, this was a good day for us. We told Andy the truth, and that was the hard part. Now all that's left is for us to be together, okay? And we will, honey, we will. It's just a matter of time.
Listen to me. You're not the bird in the hand or the woman that happens to be available. I think about you every single day, and I can't wait to see you at night. Hey, you know my every thought and mood. And you know what makes me laugh and how to keep me happy. I trust you. I respect you. And I want you in my life. I've made my decision.
You have?
Yes. Maybe Hal was right. You know, one fax from Hong Kong does not a conspiracy make, right? And she didn't even ask for my help, did she?
I guess not.
No. And if she was really in trouble, she would have tried to fax me again, which she hasn't. So, all right, you know what? Forget about Hong Kong. Forget about Carly. Forget about faxes. How's that?
I'm happy if you are.
I sure am. Can we put this behind us, please?
Sure. Sure. Just give me a minute, okay?
Sure. I gotta talk to Hal anyway. Hey, Lindsay. I think you're terrific.
You wouldn't think I was so terrific if you knew that she did fax you again, and I didn't have the nerve to tell you about it. Why doesn't he leave this thing turned on? Jack, please help me. Carly.
When you live with two teenagers, whoa, life is a zoo.
And it's always feeding time.
I'm sure glad I found these.
Introducing new overstuffed Italian sausage ravioli and new spaghetti and jumbo meatballs for bigger kids with bigger appetites. New from Chef Boyardee.
The other day, I'm driving down Broadway when that pastrami on ride catches up with me. Heartburn big time. My passenger says, here, take a Zantac 75. I say, what are you, a doctor? And he says, yeah.
The medicine in Zantac 75 is the #1 doctor-prescribed acid reducer. It relieves even your toughest heartburn, controlling acid for up to 12 hours.
A real gentleman, that doctor.
Zantac 75 for tough heartburn. Doctors know.
Whisk announces the first and only laundry detergent specially formulated to help reduce wrinkles so you iron less. New Whisk with Wrinkle Reducer. Do it once, do it right, do it less.
Did you know your Aleve works on headaches, too? When my wife got bad headaches, the pain relievers she tried, they'd work for a while, then quit. So she'd have to take more. You could see she was hurting. I had some Aleve for my arthritis pain, so she tried it. Now she's got her life back, and I've got her back.
Aleve can stop so many kinds of pain all day with just 2 pills. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Thanks, Aleve, for making such a difference.
Wish you could try things before you buy them? Well, come into a Gateway Country store and you can try all the computers before you buy one, with prices starting as low as $799. Call 1-800-GATEWAY.
Compared to Molly, I'm nothing. I knew the only way I could ever get this job was to steal it. So one day I took some compromising pictures of Molly. I set up Molly so she had to quit her job. And I didn't stop there. To make sure you'd feel sorry for me, and to boost my ratings, I pretended I was being stalked. Everybody loves it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your 15 minutes, Peretti, because they are about to come to a tragic end.
I'm not going to pursue the Carly thing.
Really?
You want to follow up? It's your call.
Lieutenant,
Any luck making those calls?
hit the jackpot at the Lakeview Towers.
Any record of a guest named Phillips?
3 of them in January and February.
It's all yours.
Rosie, I want you to get a list of all calls made from the Lakeview by every guest named Phillips. And I want it fast.
I hate to be a pain, but I just want to ask you one more time. Are you sure?
Does this feel sure?
Polly.
Yeah, I've been having this problem with my girlfriend. It's
Diarrhea. Get it, and you want it
You're
gone.
a really good listener.
Imodium Advanced combines 2 medicines that relieve diarrhea plus cramps and bloating faster.
Was I right to invite my mom to my honeymoon?
Absolutely. Imodium Advanced.
Chris was like my shadow. She was always there. For 3 years, she'd drive down from her job at Kraft to tutor me. My grades went way up.
For 40 years, the Philip Morris companies, including Kraft, have given to programs like Chicago's Off the Street Club, and our employees have volunteered their time to help make a difference in people's lives.
When she left to have a baby, I told her I hoped she'd have a daughter. She already did a great job helping to raise a son.
Working to make a difference, the people of Philip Morris.
Hamburger stackers from Vlasic. Bigger pickle, now better crunch.
A day at the beach in a diaper is no day at the beach. That's why there's Huggies Little Swimmers disposable swim pants. They don't swell up like diapers or training pants, and Little Swimmers with leak guards are designed to protect as you play in the water. For boys and girls, Little Swimmers make the water big fun.
I see lots of people with allergies, but the ones with multi-symptom nasal allergies, they're suffering from it all. The sneezing, itchy, runny nose, the nasal congestion. For that kind of allergy, I prescribe multi-symptom Flonase.
Flonase nasal spray once a day relieves nasal allergy symptoms all day and night.
All it takes is Flonase.
The #1 prescribed nasal allergy spray. Even kids as young as 4 can use Flonase. For best results, use daily. If side effects occur, they are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, or sore throat. Call to learn more. Ask your doctor about multi-symptom Flonase.
When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
If you're going to laugh, smile, and scream this much, shouldn't your teeth be whiter? Introducing Colgate Sparkling White Toothpaste with special micro-cleaning crystals to make you shine. Live life. Make sparks. New Colgate Sparkling White.
He's a man of style and elegance.
He's charming and he's incredibly handsome.
And enormous wealth.
And can have anything that your little heart desires.
He's every woman's dream.
Completely, totally, madly in love with you.
You're going to be a princess.
Want to know how to marry a prince?
Am I having a fantasy right now? Pinch me.
Romance rules on Guiding Light.
The secrets to surviving Survivor. Ramona was the latest contestant to be kicked off the island. Now the secrets from next week's episode. Plus Sandra Bullock and the Carol Burnett Show reunion. XDT.
Tonight at 7 on CBS 2.
Children are very expensive. You know, you can't just provide one program for them. There's a multitude of needs they have. From therapy to education to they need play. I need donations to keep my doors open. Cars are a major way in which we can make that happen because it provides us a new source of revenue. New cars, old cars, used cars, boats, planes, just give us a call.
To make your tax-deductible auto donation, call 1-888-FATHER-JOE.
Time magazine raves Chicken Run is the picker-upper this summer needs.
We're all going to fly over that fence.
Did you say fly? It's funny and touching.
The chances of us getting out of here are 1,000,000 to 1. Then there's still a chance.
Spectacular, says Rolling Stone. A world of visual miracles.
We did it, everyone!
For first-rate family fun, it's Chicken Run.
And we're the chickens.
Rated G. Now playing everywhere.
Ann Martin and Jonathan Elias on CBS 2, the station of the people.
Survivor Mania is sweeping America. Don't miss a minute. All new Survivor, CBS Wednesday.
What's going on? What's wrong? What's the matter?
Nothing.
Honey, what are you doing?
You surprised me.
Well, I told you I was going to come right back in here if you didn't come out with the lemonade.
I'm sorry, I didn't think that you were, I didn't expect...
What'd you think I was going to be? What's the matter?
I thought you were your mother. I've been having these dreams about her. Danny,